Consume the water. I will. Thank you, Deck. So we're gonna play Star Rail for a bit. Trying to think what I want to play. Or do I want to play this all day? I don't know. I play Warframe, I think. Maybe. Night, Dick Cliff. Not Sundere! I can't prove it! I'm also not Yandere. I promise.
We need to get someone to animate the fist scene from Naka's campaign. That would work amazingly for something like this.
Bum 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 bum. Y'all think the background fits? Or should I just turn it off and go with Star Rail background music?
I forgot I was getting trace materials and left it there.
Nah, you're fine. That's what I do. I just leave it wherever I last was. Besides, I get to clean up this real quick. Get some extra supplies for us. Alright, cleared it all out. Alright. Alright, I think we do more of the, story. I still want to get... Really want to get her. But I need to... Do we know who the next character is?
That's the bunny lady I had mentioned.
The bunny lady? Oh, yeah! We're like really close to maxing everyone out. We need to get her up. One more. Get that auto on and that up. Get these two up. What's the point of updating this? Oh, okay. okay, it gives them more, like, passive healing. She's basically ready to fight. She just needs to start, like, getting equipped. Off! What are you doing? I don't even know what to do.
Throw Short People Month. As
No!
a short dragon, you're obligated to be thrown.
No!
Not to worry, Toe. You can fly, so think of this as a boost.
No! Don't do it. Don't do it. She's almost ready. She's almost ready. Once her and her are ready, I can make a team for them. Alright, I'll go! Alright, let's turn off the BGM. It is such a good BGM, though. That's one of my things I want to really do. Is I want to eventually get a nice BGM that's like that. Consume the water, I will. I'm out of my jerky, guys. I officially have no snacks in the house. Well, I have these jelly-filled chocolates.
Also did your 3 daily boss fights, since you also needed some boss materials.
I did. Good job. Good job. Right. Let's go. Right. Come on, Silver Wolf. Let's go.
Does that hurt?
Gosh darn it, I got the wrong one added.
Cutting an edge. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Stand still. Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
There we go. You need to get back into Honkai. You already missed the best character, I'm sorry. You already missed Boka's like dream girl.
This is where we ran into the Borison last time.
There she is.
Looks the same as usual.
Because I blocked all the relevant news to make it seem as if nothing had happened. Losing contact with their accomplices preparing the star skiff will surely put them on guard. However, the more well-prepared a plan is, the longer it takes to adjust when it's disrupted. If any Borison wants to stick to the original plan despite the risks, they'll surely come back to Stargazer Navalia to check the situation.
Are you suggesting that there are Borison here at Stargazer Navalia right now?
This is an automated area. So don't you think that there are a bit too many people here today? First, look at those 2 Skyfaring Commission staff members. They've been observing us in secret since we arrived here. Then there's a Cloud Knight soldier over there. Perhaps he's here for patrol, but each patrol team must consist of 2 members. And obviously, he is not following the rules. Lastly, there's that craftsman wearing Artisanship Commission clothing. He's unusually focused on checking that device. If you have a target in mind, let's go invest.
Obviously we checked this man.
Lieutenant Yenxing. And, General Fei Xiao?
You're aware of the Borison prison break, right?
Yeah, I've received the news, and I'll be on the alert.
Looks like you've been keeping an eye on the Sky Splitter. Have you noticed anything unusual?
No, everything is normal on the ship. Nothing out of the ordinary.
this is not a location for a Cloud Knight on guard duty, is it?
Well, this spot offers a great view. Are you here to keep an eye on the Sky Splitter?
Yes.
You've been observing the Sky Splitter for a while. Have you noticed anything?
Honestly, just watching the ship from here isn't too thrilling. I wish I could go on board and witness Lieutenant Yenqing's contests. Speaking of which, Lieutenant Yenqing, aren't you supposed to be on the Sky Splitter? Is it alright for you to be here instead?
Thank you for your concern, but I have more pressing matters to attend to.
I mean, that is fair to say. This does give him an unobstructed view of the ship. So he would be able to see if anyone, like, snuck off of it or anything.
Stream forth, gleam of old blades.
Who is more suspect, though? If anything, I feel like if he's not sus, then both of these are sus. More sus.
Who are you? Don't you know that Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown now?
Hey, chill out. They're just a few lost tourists.
But Stargazer Navalia is the shipbuilding port of the Cienjo Lafu. If the Skyfaring Commission called for a lockdown, there should be official documents proving it, right?
Official documents? Of course there are. The Cloud Knights are aware that some people have
That makes perfect sense. So you're now investigating the Borison?
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher-ups, so we've blocked off this area to prevent any interference with our inspection.
No, that it's definitely them.
Yeah, we've received orders from the higher.
No, it's definitely them. The way they said.
Hey, you there! Please refrain.
When did you stop, Sin? There's been a ton of the story.
When you don't know who it is and you know that they're amongst you, why not give everyone a good punch and see what happens?
We can't just punch everybody randomly.
A peculiar issue.
Yeah, we've had some unscheduled star skiffs being constructed at this dock in Stargazer Navalia. Could there have been an error in the production planning for the assembly line? This is just weird. I thought all the pending star skiffs from before the war dance had been scheduled already. I'm sorry, but I need to focus on my work right now.
So,
Yeah, it's definitely those two.
some Borison have returned to Stargazer Navalia and this.
That's my suspicion as well.
Remember when I mentioned that the Cloud Knights blocked all relevant news to make it seem as if nothing happened? Stargazer Navalia is not under lockdown.
But on the contrary, those staff members use Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown as an excuse to persuade us to leave. This contradicts the Cloud Knights' plans.
Their flimsy disguise has been exposed.
Yeah, them saying it was on lockdown already gave me questions, but he has a legitimate reason. And, like, it's legitimate that it's only one of him because I'm sure, like, his partner or something is, like, way over there, watching another side of it. Like, they're technically together, and they're in contact, but they're in, like, separate areas to make sure both of them don't get taken out. Move my model to the right. I can in a little bit. And then he's confused why there's more of those, and he's, like, checking on them and moving them away from this port. Like he's not moving them. He's just checking on them, like, trying to figure out why they're there. Which is, like, legitimate. They didn't know that they were secretly building them, so he would be confused. Die! Alright, you guys wanted me to move my model. I can do that today. Especially since I have the model working now. Like, I switched the screens. Ba 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 da, ba 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 ba. you. Feel bad that the chat's gonna be overshadowed. Is there a way I can move that? I guess we put it right here. Is that okay with you guys?
Why are you still here? As I said, Stargazer Navalia is on lockdown.
No, I never issued such an order.
Who are you?
Perhaps you haven't met me on the battlefield, but I am certain you've heard my name. Now, I'm asking you a question, so answer me. How many more of your comrades are here? Where were you planning to meet Hule?
This woman, she's the general of the Yaoqing. What are you still waiting for? Attack her!
I do kind of want Bunny Girl. She's cute, and she's like just like Young Queen when she totally fits my type. But I'm also trying to think, will she help me?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Run! Tell Lord Moktok about this! Why don't you kill me?
Because I need answers.
Because I need answers.
You were our war slave, so you should know us descendants of Duran. You want me to talk? Fine. Try whatever you want, but I assure you...
I think if I were to replace someone on my team it would be Gambler, that is if I get Wowo.
Fangs and blood.
Gambler's a defensive character. You would need another defensive character.
If I were to do that, I wouldn't be any different from you. I am the arrow that pierces the wolf's heart. I grant you a swift death.
That's exactly what I desire. Wolves that leave the pack are prepared for the fate of never returning home. But sadly, you didn't catch my partner.
Bokka, I don't think you understand how unethical my teams are.
Unethical? What did you do? Did you put them into slavery? Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Hello?
Before you
Hi and
close your
no.
eyes, you should know that I allowed him to escape.
What do you mean hi and no?
He will lead the Cloud Knights to Hule's hideout.
Is this how you leave one side open? You let that Borison escape so you could track him?
This is the most common hunting tactic used by Borison. I know the methods of these abominations all too well. They always leave an escape route for their prey, allowing them to flee in fear. Then they chase them like it's a game. Borison get great satisfaction from the last struggles of their victims.
Have you witnessed these things firsthand? That guy called you a war slave. What exactly have you experienced?
Well, just a hazy past that I can barely recollect. Long ago, I was one of them. Not all Foxians are lucky enough to be born on a Xianzhou ship. I grew up in one of the worlds where Boris and Realm, known as the Fallen Territories by the people of the Yaoqing. To the Wolf Masters, Foxians are nothing but property. Cannon fodder used to slow down the Xianzhou attacks on the battlefield.
But you survived. And not only that, you became the general of the Yaoqing. If I get the chance, I'd love to hear stories of your past, General.
Speaking of stories, you've reminded me that now is not the time for them. Wadza, we've sent the warning from Stargazer Navalia. What's the situation on your end?
I may have used the wrong word. I think questionable is a better word for it.
Yes. Unethical means you've done something terrible.
Trust his judgment and keep watching. We'll be right there.
I believe the warning we sent will stop Hule from attacking Stargazer Navalia. What will he do next?
The hunt is not over yet. Stay safe, Zhao Zhou.
Please, save me. I want to live. Doctor!
Zhao Zhou, find a medical ingenium and give that kid a shot! Hurry!
I see. How's the front line?
The Boris and Beast ships have already landed on the Fenghu. It won't be long before this place is overrun as well.
What about General Yueyu? Any news from her? I'm her healer. I should stay by her side at a time like this.
She asked me to tell you that she's not coming back. She must protect the Cloudpeer telescope. General asks you to save that kid. The girl fought desperately just to bring us all back here alive. I've never seen such a brutal fighting style. Her body, it's like she was split open. Just like...
Oh, her blood pressure is dropping. Do you hear me, Zhao Zhou?
Loud and clear. Get me some tumble dust. We've got to start the operation right now. I will bring her back.
Is that why you're so determined to learn my secrets? Do you hear me, Zhao Zhou?
Is the volume too low? I might have. I can turn it up a little bit.
So she saved you all in that great battle on the Xiangzhou.
I'll turn it up after this.
3 decades ago. But to your surprise, you discovered her Borisan bloodline while she was at death's door. Moktok told me that she was a war slave who escaped from the Eclipse Pack. Oh, what a twist of fate. Turns out, she's from the same clan as I am.
Now I understand. No wonder she displayed such astounding power, determination, and cruelty in battle. Turns out it's all because of her Borisan bloodline. Mutt. Despicable Mutt.
And she used the gift of her bloodline to destroy the Borisan. Moon Rage, a blessing for wolves, and a curse for foxes. For Borisan, to have their bodies torn apart by Moon Rage and transform into a beast is the ultimate joy. But for you Foxians with poor regenerative abilities, it means certain death. With the burning fury in her heart, that Foxian general will eventually lose her sanity and indulge in endless bloodshed. The scars on her body will not be caused by enemy weapons, but by the immense power she can't withstand. One day, she will be torn apart and die as a monster. And in return for saving her life, you intend to give everything to solve this impossible puzzle.
Hule. Do you know the saddest thing about being a healer? All this time, I've devoted my life to bringing back those who sacrificed their lives to monsters like you. But once again, they rushed into battle. And then I heard of their deaths. They died under your claws and your jaws, amidst the flames of crashing star skiffs, and under the luck's arrow of rainbow. Like a useless idiot, I saved a fish named Life out of the cauldron called Death, only to watch it struggle, dive back into the boiling broth. So I asked myself, why were they so eager to run toward their death after they had recovered from their wounds? Why wouldn't they value their hard-won life? All the doubts left me feeling lost.
I can smell your desperation, all the way down to your bone marrow.
Eventually, I realized that their deaths held value. They placed the weight of their sacrifice on the living, granting us strength. With a coin forged by their deaths, they exchanged something more in return. Everything I'm doing now, following you so closely, is just for one reason. Witnessing your death with my own two eyes. Even your death has value. It will pave the way for a peaceful war dance and a fully cured Feishao.
The thoughts in your pathetic head are hardly surprising.
Did you already know this?
Yes, I did. As Borison, we understand the value of death more than anyone. And as a healer who has witnessed so much death, you won't be swayed by fear. What a shame, what a shame. Your story actually sparked a trace of respect for you in my heart.
Can you even feel respect with your corrupted heart?
Of course, because I caught a whiff of my own kind in you. Unfortunately, in the end, you're still just a weak fox. As the wolf's creed goes, gift the wolf a dead end where new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet the valorous in brutal battles embrace their eternal prize.
Ooh. That's actually a pretty good poem.
I'm keeping you alive for now. I want to show you how Borison truly respect their enemies. We will consume your flesh and blood, nourishing our own. We will crush your hopes and dreams, clearing a path for our hunt. Your feeble souls will witness a new future. A future that belongs to me.
My lord, we received a message. Our arrangement at Stargazer Navalia has been discovered. We must act quickly.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Moktok, what's that noise?
It's the Sky Splitter. The ship that the war dance will be held on is about to set off. The Skyfaring Commission will clear the air routes. And if our star skiffs try to escape, we'll be spotted.
Calm down, Moktok. Look at you now, hiding and fearful. Where is your Borisan dignity?
As I said, I'd sacrifice my dignity for your return. As long as you can come back to the Borisan Pax, there's still hope.
Hope? The Borisan have forgotten the Wolf's creed. Weak creatures put their hope in the strong, but the strong fight their way out. Bringing me back instead of choosing a new master only proves the decline of our pack. And as for the prophet who manipulated you into saving me, she's just a liar, trying to use Duran's offspring. Moktok, let me tell you how the Borisan will rise to power. We won't hide like rats in the streets of the Xiangzhou. We will be ravenous wolves, walking amongst a herd of lambs, with our fangs bared.
But, Great Warhead, our packs are not here. We can't go to war like this.
Our packs are not here. Wherever I go, everyone is the pack.
Stay away. Just don't come any closer. No!
Well,
Moktok, we're the apex predators at the top of the hierarchy. As wolves, we create fear. We don't become servants to it. If you're blind to the path, I will be the crimson moon that lights the way for you. Share my crimson blood with our brethren. Use it to infect those Foxians and strike fear into their hearts. Now, you devious monkey, come out and face me.
Chow. Melissa. Run.
No, he can't run, and neither can you. You've come at the right time, monkey of the Yaoqing. Tell your general. Tell her that I will unleash a massacre here, drowning the Xiangzhou La Fu in blood. From this moment on, wolves bearing my blood will hunt on every street, feasting on the followers of that devilish archer. Follow me, my cubs. We shall stride among the prey. Give the wolf a dead end when new paths arise. Raise him to a doomed fate where satiation lies. The cowards in forgotten corners meet their unworthy demise. Yet valorous in brutal battles embrace their
that is such a good, I like the, how it flows together so well.
Do you hear that? The rumble of the cannons. It brings back all the memories of past battles within me.
You gonna turn back into his big form?
Turn will bring back the wolf's creed. In my own way, I shall save our weakened pack and restore it to its former glory.
Or is he gonna stay in his, Foxian form?
The Sky Splitter's gun salute is really loud. they expect to attract people to come and watch if they didn't make a huge spectacle? March, you haven't forgotten what you came to do, have you? That was the mission my grandfather entrusted to me. You just relax and keep guard over the ring. As the saying goes, the disciple takes the toil of their master. Remember, you are here under the identity of a lawful swordmaster, taking the place of your no-good master Yenqing as the ringmaster.
But what am I supposed to do if my opponent for this round is super talented and just wipes the floor with me in seconds? I'm still a beginner in swordplay. I don't know where I got the confidence when I agreed to help General Huayan.
Come on, there's no need to worry about that. If you are defeated, then your opponent shall have to answer to me. Although, if that happens, the honor and the glory of the Xianzhou Luofu shall all be taken by the Juming.
Master Yun Li, please, I'm about to compete. Can you say something that will give me a little confidence?
March, think about the great storms that you, nameless of the Express, have weathered along your many journeys. There's no doubt that you have faced far more terrifying enemies than your opponents here today, right? Don't you feel a lot more relaxed looking at it that way?
I've trained hard in the art of swordplay over these few days. It's time for me to get in the ring and prove myself. Let's go! Master Yun Li, I don't think I'm completely ready.
That should be good enough, guys.
There is no such thing as completely ready.
Wait! I almost missed a pot. Can't miss pot. It's too satisfying hearing it break.
Miss Yun Li, Miss March, this way, please. I was informed of your arrival. The news that you will be the ringmaster in place of Lieutenant Yanqing has been made public, Miss March. Just now, as I passed the contestants' hall, I overheard them all discussing this news. The most common question I heard was, who is March 7th? If they ask you this, how will you introduce yourself? Do you have something prepared?
I am a disciple of Lieutenant Yanqing. That means that I'm also technically a grand disciple of
You completely left my name out. How rude.
How rude.
I see you are both quite relaxed. Impressive, given the imminent danger you face. Miss Yun Li's contestant information was registered for the war dance a long time ago. However, as a last-minute entry, the Skyfaring Commission has taken care of the necessary procedures for you, Miss March 7th. Please, follow this path. The contestant hall is just up ahead.
But no, she's March 7th. I'm Boca.
Come, let's take a look
It's
around
not
the
my
contestant
character.
hall.
Trying to make me miss a chest? How dare you?
So, this is the contestant hall.
Do we see anyone that looks like they're gonna be a character, guys? Look around.
March, before the war dance begins, allow me to give you one more lesson. My grandfather always told me that a weapon mimics its master. That means that a person's weapon will reflect their habits and personality. You've seen me wield old metal before, haven't you? Tell me, what did you observe from that?
Master Yun Li's old metal is taller than a person. Being able to wield a weapon like that must mean that you have ridiculous strength, right?
That reminds me, Bookus, should I work on your MC's traces?
Assessing what kind of battle skills they excel at.
I've already been doing that.
Why would you tell me your weakness?
She just needs a bit more.
That's the only way to ensure that we have a fair fight, don't you think? I don't want to see you go and lose to someone else, after all. Now is a perfect opportunity to learn how to evaluate your opponents. Let's use the people here in the contestants hall to practice.
I didn't yawn, should I?
If you know
myself and know the enemy. Let's see. Who should I ask first?
Alright, let's see if we can find anyone that looks like they're gonna be a character.
There's no need to rush to the ring.
Hello, there's a chest in there. Alright, why is he doing grain style? You don't look like a bird. Why are you guys all bowing to each other while this guy's just like, They're all like, oh, and he's like, yes.
Was there something you wanted to ask me? If I had to think of a weakness, whenever I open my mouth, I make things awkward. Does that count as a weakness? Oh, I understand what's going on, Miss March 7th and Miss Yun Li. I'm actually not a contestant. I'm just here as a security guard. Nothing out of the ordinary. I guess you could say it's all fair winds and calm wolves.
Yeah, he's pretty good at making it awkward.
Another awkward pause. I knew it. Did you get it? Wolves sounds like waves.
He's actually explaining his joke.
Making things awkward really is my weakness.
There are still many guests arriving here. Please be cautious.
Understood.
My man. My man. Like, I love the pun, but such a weird, like, timing and stuff.
I came here because I wanted to meet the great Lieutenant Yanqing I've heard so much about, and who would have imagined that he would take a disciple and have her be the ringmaster in his place? This is no more than running away from a fight, and is a great dishonor to the Yaoqing. This last-minute replacement, March 7th. Who exactly is she?
That's right. I'm the March 7th that everyone's been talking about.
What? You're March 7th?
Don't worry. I'm a newbie swordmaster who's only been practicing the art of swordplay for half a month.
March 7th. Standing before you is a seasoned Cloud Knight who has practiced swordsmanship for over 200 years.
Tricking the opponent into underestimating me is a valid tactic too, right?
She like a reporter? Yeah, she is.
I am not used to wearing clothes like that.
Hi, Afro knows.
Oh, you're March 7th. The stand-in for Lieutenant Yanqing, correct?
That's right. And you are?
As you can see, I am the journalist entrusted with interviewing contestants on site.
I see the Skyfaring Commission has really gone all out as the host. Interesting.
That's right. A big event like this just can't go ahead without a few of us running around. Since the competition is getting started, could I ask you some questions that are on my mind? great! First, the question that is on everyone's minds. Lieutenant Yanqing is not appearing in today's war dance. This is just gossip from unreliable sources, but I hear that Lieutenant Yanqing is seriously injured. Is this true? My apologies. This was very unprofessional of me. I see that Lieutenant Yanqing has his own affairs to tend to. Then, let us look forward to seeing a valiant performance from you, Miss March. Once the war dance begins, you will be challenged by master swordsmen from many different worlds, Miss March 7th. Are there any that you're looking forward to facing in particular? May I ask who that might be?
I want to say me! March, you totally say me, right?
The talented swordswoman from the Xianzhou Juming, Miss Yun Li. I look forward to a spectacular battle between you two. Thank you very much for accepting my interview. Much appreciated.
I have a feeling she's going to twist my words.
The war dance is about to begin. Are you feeling okay, March?
She's totally going to twist my words.
Me? I'm fine. As soon as I saw these people...
No, one of them looks like a main character.
I suddenly felt weirdly relaxed. Just make sure to maintain this composure when you go in the ring. I understand why you wanted me to know myself and know my enemy. I don't feel as nervous as I did before. So, do you want to go out and see the ring? Very well. Go and get your intel.
Wait.
That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to.
Come on, I do it. March 7th has to wonder why I do it, and would try it out. You know she would. Woo! It's a dating. Woof 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 woof
You're
woof.
even asking dating? Well, looks like she's done with her questions.
Woof woof.
That's enough knowing the enemy for now. Come on, I want to see
Woof
what the ring
woof.
looks like. If you walk through here, we'll be able to see the War Dance's official venue.
No!
Wow, so this is what it's
How
like
dare
from
they have a
your
pot
seats?
in my scene?
Look over there. That's the ring we'll be standing on. Master Yun Li, I'm getting nervous again. Can I really do this? Well, it's too late for nerves now. It's almost time. Almost time for what? As soon as I think about the mission General Huayan gave me, my heart starts racing like crazy. What do do, Master Yunli? It's when it stops speeding that we need to worry. Just take in the atmosphere and prepare yourself. I have to leave for a moment and do some inspections around the ship. This was also part of Grandpa's orders. I wonder how Master Yanqing is doing over there. Hey, focus.
She's gonna jump off the ship to fight, isn't she?
General, report! The teams are in position, and the Skyfaring Commission has taken control of the Starskiff lanes.
Activate all side cranes and have them scan everyone coming in and out of the port. Remain vigilant at all times. Any suspicious movements must be suppressed as quickly as possible before the situation gets out of hand.
Yes, General.
You two, follow me. Moza's signal's nearby, but we lost contact just a moment ago.
That mean...
He will be fine. Cloud Knights, search for the target.
This is where he was.
All of you, get out of my way.
Wait. Don't go any closer.
General, I failed you.
A declaration of war.
That's right. I've been holding back the urge to slit his throat all this time. Well, Lord Hule ordered us to remain here, just to see. If you, the great Merlin's Claw, mortal enemy of the Borisin, are able to join him in a little hunting game.
Hunting is not a game. It is a battle of life and death. Are you ready for your death, abomination?
Well then.
Save your breath.
Stand still. Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
That was quite quick.
Moza, are you okay?
I wasn't able to save Jiao Chou. Hule was more cunning and powerful than I imagined.
Tell me, how is he planning to declare this war against me? With a one-on-one duel? Or with a hostage exchange, maybe?
Hule is planning on attacking the bustling streets of the Xianzhou Luofu.
What did you just say?
Impossible. Even if there are still undercover Borisin that we haven't sniffed out, Hule can't have more than a few dozen people. How is he planning on simultaneously attacking the—
He has an ace up his sleeve. Hule's body holds a plague mark passed down through generations of Borisin. I've seen him convert a Foxian to a Borisin wolf trooper with my own eyes. This is Hule's declaration of war. His blood. It can cause Foxians to rapidly transform and lose their minds. He has passed his blood to his minions, and is planning to spread it across the Luofu and stir up panic.
Contact the Skyfaring Commission and the Cloud Knights right away. Have them enforce a traffic ban and order all Foxians to remain indoors until further notice.
The moment you see your enemy's declaration of war, it means that they have already begun to take action.
But if Hule succeeds in getting this panic to spread,
Do you remember what I told you before? Hunting is about thinking the same way as your prey, not just mindlessly chasing after them. What Hule wants is to see everyone on the Lawfu descend into panic. He wants to see us lose our minds and waste our limited manpower scouring every inch of the Lawfu for signs of an attack until we exhaust ourselves. It's like that party game that the people of the Yaoqing love to play. They hide an object under one of several bowls, then move the bowls around and have you guess which one the object is underneath. The way I see it, this is all nothing more than misdirection. No matter what Hule does, there is one truth that cannot be changed. He is trapped aboard the Xianzhou Lawfu. The only way for him to escape is to find a ship.
Right now, the only ship he'd be able to see is the Sky Splitter.
In his eyes, that ship is full of countless hostages. That would be the best place for him to go. So, that will also be our final battlefield.
But if we're wrong about this, if he goes somewhere else, or if he does as he said he would, and his minions infect the Foxians everywhere with wolf blood, what do we do then? Are we just supposed to abandon those less likely locations?
This is another lesson that you must learn outside of swordplay. Weighing your options and making a decision. There are always questions that we will ask ourselves, but never be able to answer. Before making a decision, we must destroy any hesitation that we are holding on to. Once we make a decision, we must fight off any regrets. There is a chance that we will make the wrong decision and allow our allies to be sacrificed in vain. There is a chance that we will predict our enemy's movements correctly, yet underestimate their strength and be overwhelmed in battle. But being lost in hesitation and failing to take any action will always be more harmful than taking the wrong path. We must make a decision, no matter what. Everyone, listen up. I will personally take charge of Starskiff Haven, evacuate the people, and prepare for any possible attacks. I will do my best to ensure that things are safe on the ground. Nameless, please lend us your strength as you did when the Ambrosial Arbor was reborn. I need you and Wildza to go in search of Jiaoqiu.
General, please entrust me with the safety of the Sky Splitter. I was originally meant to participate in the tournament, so now it is only right that I return to the Sky Splitter.
If Hule does come to attack the Sky Splitter, Lieutenant Yanqing, I need you to hold him there until I am able to arrive.
Your local face, wow, thank you for the follow.
If he dares step
Hi.
foot on the Sky Splitter, I, Yanqing, swear on the blade in my hands that he shall not escape.
Cloud Knights, the Borson have arrogantly decided to challenge us on Xianzhou territory. They vow that they will unleash a bloodbath along the streets of the Xianzhou. The unarmed civilians of the Xianzhou and countless visitors from afar are under our protection. Let me ask you, as Cloud Knights, will we allow the Borson to succeed with their plan? Be on your guard. Calling Starskiff Haven. Have all Cloud Knights be on full alert for Borson attacks.
Fei Shao, the ports of Starskiff Haven are crawling with wolf-like creatures. They're moving fast.
Hold them back! I will be there immediately!
There you are, Fei Shao.
Madam Yukong! After 30 years, we find ourselves fighting side by side once more.
I messed it up. You're supposed to gather all of them.
Don't let me down. Not bad. Right on time.
A short respite and time for the next fight. All together!
Yeah, I would have killed them all in one hit if I had just...
Give it. I always deliver. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Yes, you!
Forever triumph! Victory is inevitable! A short respite, then time for the next fight. Let's see.
Let's go, baby! I love that they're just getting flown around.
Let's see.
Yeah, it ends. I thought I could drag them over to the other side. She's basically another,
A short respite, then time
clearer
for the next fight.
for, like, normal fights. Normal fights don't even matter to her. Because she'll gather up the whole area and then kill them all. One by one. Once she has enough crit. I love her.
We have cleared out the enemies in Starskiff Haven.
But it seems that there are fierce battles being waged at both the Exalting Sanctum and Arum Alley. I will prepare a Starskiff.
We cannot allow the fighting to continue. This is now a race against time to stop this farce that Hule has created. I know Zhao Cho always wants me to know my limits and not get carried away, but now is the time to bring this to a swift end. Contact the Exalting Sanctum. Tell them if they see a light in the sky, all units are to retreat immediately. Madam Yukong, lend me your bow.
Everyone, out of the way!
Damn! Why did they give her a freaking bow? Oh. Ask why gets answered. Hi, Bun Bun.
Oh, what a mess. I just knew it would end up this way. Every time she hits the battlefield, she makes a mess like this. She didn't even leave a single survivor to get intel from. One of these men must have known about Hule and Zhao Cho's whereabouts. That was one of Fei Xiao's arrows. Who knows what she used as an arrow to fire all the way over here? Take a good look around. If you can find one or two Borisin that aren't dead yet, let me know. I don't care how tight their lips are sealed. I always have a way to crack them open and get the information we need.
What a terrifying attack. Who could have imagined that such astonishing strength would lie in the hands of a Foxian war slave? So decisive, so is more like a descendant of Duran than we who have fallen to our current state. No wonder the Warhead has his eyes on her.
I remember you, Mock Talk. You are harder to kill than a cockroach. But the fact that you have willingly shown yourself saves us some time. It is not too late for you to surrender. Tell me, where are Hule and Jiao Cho?
Save your energy, Yao Qing monkey. If there is one principle that we beasts know well, it is that we might have to break off an arm to break free from a cage. Today, I will be that arm. I lived as a hunter for many years.
Like, why are you going on a rant? Why are you monologuing?
This recent brief.
Thank you for the YouTube subby. I'll be right back, guys. I really need to go to the bathroom. Ah!
However, his existence has brought light back to our once blind eyes. Like the moon of Verdantia. He has shown me the way. The descendants of Duran have abandoned the Wolf's Creed. In order to ensure our survival, we took solace in the shadows and fed on one another. We were no longer wolves. We were no more than rats, living a dirty and pathetic life. Thanks to the gift granted to us by Lord Hule, I have shared his vision and his blood. The descendants of Duran should live.
Thinking of playing Core Keeper after this. Core Keeper or maybe we play Path.
Come, Yao Qing man. Show me your fangs. We will fight to the death.
How honorable, you mangy dog. But you seem to have misunderstood. There will be no fair one-on-one duel. Let's see how tough you are once we've put you down.
Oh my god.
It boils in my veins.
Wait, where did the other Bloodlust guys come from?
Resurgence? Or maybe you think you can still pillage and murder freely as you did 1,000 years before? We'll ensure that this is nothing more than your dying fantasy.
It too shall fall.
Boom!
Like this will set me running.
Familiar. Watch your head. No dirty tricks on me.
Time to say bye.
Boom!
They're in Wolfpack, so normally speaking they're never really alone.
Why you gotta get philosophical with me, huh? Oh, he did.
No matter how heroic your sacrifice, there is no honor in your battles or deaths, Borisin.
I didn't yawn, should I?
It seems that Mock Talk got what he wished for.
Bokath one hap just saying.
Hule,
oh my god.
Your declaration of war is over. From now on.
Shut up! I didn't yawn! You don't know that!
Will catch
You heard nothing!
And send you to the same fate as Mock Talk.
tongue is sharper than your claws. Don't stand in my way, child. Have your general speak with me. Our little hunting game is not over yet.
Stand down, Watsa. I am here, Hule. What do you wish to say?
The Merlin's Claw. Though we have never met on the battlefield, I have heard many interesting things about you from both my men and your healer.
Frick you guys, I didn't yawn!
The people of the Xianzhou must be quite brave to allow a Foxian war slave with Borisum blood to ascend to the position of general. Has no one ever questioned that lineage of yours? Or could it be that your grand achievements were enough to convince everyone to keep their lips sealed?
No, it's so
Claiming
cute!
to have
Shut up,
family
cat.
ties with the enemy sounds to me like an attempt at asking for mercy.
I see that it is not only the ruthless blood of a wolf that courses through your veins, but also the cunning blood of a fox.
He just compliment foxes?
This was a gift from the Borson. Anything that we gift, we are also free to reclaim. The Merlin's Claw. I shall extend a final invitation to you. I will be waiting for you on the Sky Splitter. Before you arrive, I will slaughter all in sight, allowing the crimson moon that has fallen dim for over 700 years to once more come to life. I will illuminate this ship with the sheen of blood and show everyone just how weak and powerless.
Is it just me, or do I just start like looking and cleaning my nails when someone starts kind of monologuing? I just start looking at my nails and I'm like, I need to clean them, and I start cleaning them when he does.
Shall be the flagship for the Borison resurgence. Before I finish these tasks of mine, you have a chance to stop me or die at my hands. This is the path that I have prepared for you.
I accept your challenge, Hule. Because the very moment you stepped aboard the Sky Splitter, you stepped onto your path to ruin.
She knew where he was going. And I have a feeling Yun Li is going to be the person that meets him first.
I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring.
It's not just you. I tend to do other things to try and pass the long talks.
It wasn't really even the long talk. It's just say, like, I've heard that song and dance so many times from villains.
The first round of the tournament is
I've
about to
become
begin.
one of those jaded heroes that's like,
I wonder how Yanqing and the others
are you
doing.
going to be done this time, like, in the next hour or so? I got things to do.
Seek out the Cloud Knight soldiers aboard the Sky Splitter and see if they've discovered anything. Maybe I should take a moment to meet with March before the tournament starts. March is in the contestants on.
Oh, we're obviously using the I wonder which one's stronger, mine or theirs. But they won't let you see the story one, so I'm gonna assume theirs is stronger. At least I hope so. Do I want her or... May this gives us the most... This gives us 4 different types of damage in one fight.
Right now.
And they're all doing like tons of damage, AoE
How her
damage.
preparations are coming along.
So glad!
Are you okay?
Just a moment.
She's putting in her bows. I understand the pain.
She's still a nervous wreck. You still seem nervous.
I wasn't this nervous before. It's just being alone in this lounge, I can't stop thinking about everything. I mean, not only are we taking part in the war dance, but we have such an important mission to carry out as well.
March, calm down.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There's two different ways you can build the follow-up attack build. And one of them includes no defense. Now that I think about it, because there's no spot to put preservation, but either of the preservations. Because one of them, like, because of March 7th, she's very good working with Merlin's Call, who's very good working with Yun Li, who's very good working with Jade, and they all together work really good together. No! Pay for them! I do not give for free!
Don't worry about your mission. You have me here.
$80! Right now!
My grandfather said that you must represent the Luofu as the ringmaster. But don't let that intimidate you. Ask yourself. You
I don't even
are
think
a
Sparkle.
nameless of the Astral Express. You have always been free to come and go as you please. So, why did you board the Sky Splitter with me when my grandfather gave us this
Clara could work.
Why?
Clara plus Yun Li?
Because I also
Oh, because both of
Money
them.
is extinct in my timeline. Would you take shiny rocks as payment?
Yes, I would.
Even though we're just visitors at every stop, it was here that I met my two masters and made many
I didn't think about that.
friends.
There is a team I want to eventually make, because you know they're going to eventually make another
Problems.
Clara.
For everyone's sake.
Because she's like the fan favorite of Bellabog.
The tournament is about to begin,
So she'll probably get a rehash.
that Grandpa gave me. March,
Like, we're going to go back to Bellabog. I already know this.
your victory glorious.
Thank you,
But
Master Yun Li.
if you can get a team of all
I got
Yun Li's,
Heimko just lately so I can
Seek out
possibly
the
make a
Cloud Knight
follow-up
soldiers
team.
aboard the Sky Splitter and see if there have been any new
Heimiko?
developments.
Which one's
Is that you,
Heimiko? I
Mr.
forget.
If there's anything that I can help you with, please let me know. We haven't noticed anything out of the ordinary yet.
Very good. Although, there is one thing I want to confirm with you.
Your timing is perfect, Miss Yun Li. We actually just received an emergency boarding request.
An emergency boarding request.
It wasn't on the Sky Splitter Starskiff registry, but all the documentation checked out.
Who would be boarding the ship at this time? Where are they? I'll go check it out.
The Starskiff is using the contestant docking bay. Would you like me to lead the way?
No need. You have your own duties to take care of. I will be fine by myself. I have to check on this.
And I love that the two follow-up defensive characters that are like tanks both have no shoes. I like to go with shoeless.
Heimko, the red-haired girl in the dress on the train.
Oh, her? She's not really a follow-up girl, though. Like, yeah, she does that, but I feel like she's more of a status AoE.
Routine inspection. All passengers, please prepare for an inspection. So this is the suspicious Starskiff. Where did the passengers go? I'm going to count down from 10. If you do not come out, I will destroy the ship. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Time is running out. 3, 2, 1.
Wait a second! It's me! It's just a routine inspection. You weren't actually going to blow up the ship, were you? Is that also some kind of Zhuming custom? Even though the Borison can disguise themselves, they can't turn into someone as short as me. Put your sword away.
The one benefit of being
Yanqing
tiny.
claim he was going to give up being the ringmaster and go on the hunt instead? Help shoulder the general's burdens?
The Borison on the ground suddenly launched an attack.
I think they're gonna rehash Himiko as well, because someone on Twitter made a good
The Sky Splitter and provide support.
a good point. Every single character on the ship has a imaginary damage version now. Like every single one of them.
Our disciple March is taking your place as ringmaster.
Like even the main character.
Aren't you proud of her?
When I first heard the news, I was definitely proud, but also a little concerned.
Could they please make Clara get a new form? I want more Clara.
Is so large. Oh, and by the way,
Clara, Yunli, and Fei Xiao are like my favorite characters.
What's happening?
Does it feel like the Sky Splitter has slowed down? Could it be? Come with me. We need to check the engine room. It's the heart of the ship, so we need to prioritize its safety.
Let's do a puzzle real quick while everything's going down.
What if Clara gets a new form and it gives her shoes?
I'll cry. Oh, you bitch. Yeah.
Guess I'm a bit rusty. Hello there.
What do you mean rusty? I did pretty good on that one.
The war dance is about to begin. Contestants, please make your way to the arena.
The engine room is just up ahead. Let's go. Intercepting sword technique. Intercepting sword technique.
I bet you anything it's gonna be some of those robots and him, if he's there.
Strange.
But the robots are definitely gonna be there.
Why is there no one here?
Slime at 1 Slime Gun Street dead. Roy work have fun barking me out.
Oh no, Roy! You'll get your streak back. Don't worry, Roy.
And you should be lying alongside them. Don't worry, children. There's plenty of space to hide your bodies over here.
Even though I truly hoped that the war dance would go ahead uninterrupted, and that I was worrying for no reason.
Now that these guys have finally shown up, it's a huge weight off my mind. Bring it on, you abominations!
I always deliver.
Right on time. Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Right on time.
Bending the rules.
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Bust. Or
Maybe I'll take it all!
The fearless knows not fear!
Shivering mountains! Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Right on time.
Time for a lesson.
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Yes, you!
If we found 2 wolves in the engine room, that means that even more abominations have infiltrated other areas.
There's no time to talk about this. The war dance has already started. If my guess is correct, the Borisin will most likely use the ceremony to begin their slaughter. Let's go. We need to get to the war dance ring.
Come with me. To the
Come
ring.
with me now. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Let's see.
Come here, buddy.
All together!
There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Leap through clouds!
Self-inflicted misery.
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Right on time. Descend to earth!
She needs more damage. She's got good crit. She just needs more damage.
Fast enough for you.
This way. We're not too late.
Let's go, buddy.
You don't let me down.
She needs just pure damage. Phase Joao needs pure damage and
Right on
crit.
time. Right on time.
Probably speed. That's probably her secondary thing, so she can just get off more and more attacks.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Because Boca is magical, Roy. Because Boca is magical.
Right on time. Descend to earth!
Time for a lesson.
Right on time.
Bust. Or
Maybe I'll take it all.
Watch your head.
Forever.
Triumph! Victory is inevitable!
Leap through clouds!
I was right. Aphronos. I would just love that Aphronos is our meta person for Star Rail. We have a meta person for every game we play, guys.
We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou. We would like to welcome all of our honored guests and contestants to the Xianzhou Luofu's Luminary War Dance ceremony.
It's because her ultimate is built for bosses. You should only be using that ult really for bosses once she's fully built.
Mr. Albert. He is here today as our special guest host.
Albert? Is he an owl? Do we actually get to see an owl person?
Let us invite our special guest host, Mr. Albert, to the stage to formally open the war dance.
Your war dance ends here. From this moment on, the Sky Splitter belongs to me. And for you, dear spectators, I have prepared a true fight to the death. Now, run for your lives!
My apologies. The spectators that you were expecting aren't here. Everyone here actually came to see you. Cloud Knight, prepare for battle.
I see you ready for me. That's fine too. Since you have all prepared for your deaths, come, give me all you've got. Entertain me.
Not gonna lie, this is probably the only villain character I've ever wanted as a character.
Surround your enemy, but leave one side open. This is your strategy for ensuring that the war dance will be able to be held as usual?
Precisely. When Hule escaped, we should have cancelled the war dance immediately. No one can predict where a wild beast like him will attack. Yet festivals and celebrations like this are likely to become targets. However, preparations for the war dance were in the works for so long, I couldn't bear to announce its cancellation. So I thought, if the show must go on, then let it go on. But that doesn't mean that the war dance we hold today has to be the real event. All we need to do is swap all the spectators and contestants aboard the ship with Cloud Knight's soldiers, and the Sky Splitter, soaring high above, will become the ultimate battleground for our hunt.
But what do we do if Hule is not planning to attack the war dance?
Then we just need to draw his attention to the Sky Splitter. We'll have the Skyfaring Commission clear all transport lanes and cut down Starskiff traffic. Then, when the time comes, there will
He's
be
like a
only one
good,
ship in
he's
the
like
sky.
a
And
good
Parker,
pure
I forgot
evil.
to say, but commie the WF is not for your placely cause, it's for long run missions cause of the degrees. Smiley face. Didn't make a 6 hours survey last night cause I can't sleep.
Oh
Eyes.
no! But did you have fun with Kome?
Given that the Borisin already have insiders on the Law Fu,
Once I fully build her, I'll be able to play her. And I've done long runs before. Hour, 2 hour runs. Think of the paddly zone.
Very good. Then I'd better dust off my weary bones too. I will go with the Skyfaring Commission to guard the Jade Gate and ensure that things do not spiral out of control.
knowing that Elder Huayan is part of our last line of defense is a great comfort. This hunt will make Hule understand that the arrows of the hunt will always be one step ahead of the abominations.
That jolt just now. What's going on? It feels like the entire ship has started to slow down. Borison must have actually infiltrated the Sky Splitter. Based on General Huayan's orders, it's time for me to...
Alright, so I need... For this lineup... I need Fei Xiao.
Nice form. Shall we compete to see how fast our hunts are?
March, stand closer. I'll teach you a few tricks for the battlefield.
Soul Clan!
Let's see.
What?
You guys... You're not Cloud Knights acting as Borison, are you? You're real Borison, aren't you?
March! What do you think?
Oh, looks like the General's arrangements are finally coming in handy. I need to find Yun Li and the others as soon as possible. Descend to Earth!
Never hesitate!
Forever
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
That won't do.
Awesome!
That's pretty cool.
Plan said that if
They didn't even get a turn. They got to strike one time, and that was against my wall.
they can to suppress him. Master Yun Li, where are you?
March, I'm below the ring.
Peach blossoms and divine sword descend. Azure dragon, white tiger, less cards, wasp, dead! Right on time. Lead through clouds! Right on time.
Forever
Triumph! Victory is inevitable! The fearless knows not fear!
Right on time. Yeah. Mountains fall. Right on time.
Me out now guests are here Bocath one hearty I'll have fun I have Monday a day off maybe I can watch then.
Okay, bye-bye.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Oh, I get it. Right on time.
Ooh, a puzzle. I know everyone's in danger right now, but puzzle. Actually, cancel. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. I know how to do this one. I like that puzzle the most, I'm gonna have to say. Because it shows how spatial awareness I have.
The hall below the ring. I remember. Master Yanqing! What are you doing here?
I was concerned about the safety of the Sky Splitter, and my dear disciple, of course.
Yanqing, the wolf you are hunting is standing above us in the war dance ring at this very moment, facing the Cloud Knights. This war dance will not be seen by the people of the Xianzhou, nor will it be just a ceremonial sword fight. This is a battle to the death that offers no honor, only mortal danger. March, are you ready?
use General Qing Yuan's favorite expression. Since I'm already here.
Yunli, Miss March, may your blades be sharp.
May your blades be sharp! What's funny is I don't think Young Queen could be in this fight. Like,
and your victories, glory.
I don't have him, for one, and two, I don't think he would work well alongside both of them.
Quick victory.
Like, he might help Yunli's, I mean, not Yunli, March 7th stack her passive faster, maybe.
Let's go.
So feeble. Such weakness is truly pathetic.
I've been waiting a long time for this Hule.
Shall send some young cubs to the slaughter.
Remember this. My name is March 7th. Ringmaster of the law.
Does the Senjo love not have any worthy warriors?
I wouldn't let my guard down if I were you.
He's a lot better now that Gambler is around.
At the hands of a young cub.
Never hesitate!
Right on time. Right on time.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Spend freely.
Mountains fall!
You think a little ambush is enough to defeat me? Just how wrong you are.
Such insane power!
Opening up. Shall finally arrive.
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Melt! Time to show you what I can. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, what's this?
Show me what you can do. I'll give you fun.
Lead through clouds! Awesome! You'll make good puppets.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. The dice have been bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
Watch your head.
Told you, all I do is win!
Right on time. Right on time.
I venture forth to hunt.
I think their crit damage or crit rate increases based on how many turns they're not hitting. Technically speaking, when shielded, the character isn't getting hit.
Ready to shine. Here you go, Master!
Fangs and claws.
Spend freely.
We will your might, dear cubs. But I run. A wolf's path only goes forward. Running is never an option.
Melt! Time to show you what I. Azure Dragon,
White Tiger!
cards, what's
Hey!
this? Lead through clouds!
Right on time.
venture forth to hunt forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Melt! I hit the mark. It's on me.
Shivering mountains! I could take 10 of you! Awesome! Ding!
Never hesitate!
Watch your head. The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Right on time.
I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Right on time. Descend to earth!
Watch your head.
Right on time. I could take 10 of you.
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you the fearless skills, not fear. I won't.
Oh, I get it.
Not that. That take much more than that. Your feeble weapons are like blades of grass. I've had enough. Time to finish this game. What's happening? Secrets are a weapon that a hunter cannot live without. Those that have no secrets are no more than prey, cut open and waiting for death.
He has poison in his body, doesn't he? He drank poison or something before he knew, because he knew Hule was probably going to kill him.
I am no more than prey that has exhausted all of its secrets and is simply awaiting its death.
Do you think you have some other escape route? Jiao Cho, I have already peeled back your disguises and defenses, layer by layer. I know all the secrets that
If there's going to be another part of the boss fight, I'm going to go make some food real quick. If there is, okay, guys?
But you have told me all of your secrets too, Warhead.
Oh, but you will never have a chance to use them. You
I want to see this
buried with
scene,
them
though.
After all, you will avoid having to see the tragic future that awaits your general. I'm sure she understands her fate far better than you ever will. One day on the battlefield, she will be overpowered by her ever-intensifying moon rage, and finally be torn apart by her fury and transformation. Not even your god can save her from this fate, although they can lead her to liberation. And the only way to save her is here, in my hands.
Are you the healer? Or am I? Are you really that certain of your own judgment?
I must leave, Foxian. But before I go, you know what I must do, don't you?
Drink blood wine. I hear it is a Borisan custom to kill prisoners and drink their blood before battle to stir up their madness.
You really did put hard work into researching us. It is a shame that this is where your journey ends. Yes.
Are you the healer, Jiao Zhou?
Is there anything that I can do for you?
I heard that you saved me.
There's no need to thank me.
If you're a healer, can you cure my moon rage?
And what if I can? Do I just sit back and watch as you head back out to die in battle? Listen to me, child. Your condition is not suited for the battlefield.
Okay, then can you cure war?
What are you talking about? I'm just a healer. All I can do is...
So all you can do is heal us and let us go cure war.
Such arrogance, young lady. This war has been waged for thousands of years, and it will only continue. What do you mean by cure war? All you will achieve is getting yourself killed.
You healers work yourselves to the bone to save people, even though there will always be sickness and death. So we will also keep fighting. I cannot speak for the dead, but I know that General Yueyu, as well as all the warriors that never returned from battle, will not have died in vain. They fought so that others could make it home alive. Your actions are no different.
Jiao Zhou, this is an order. Cure me!
How do we get a suspicious and devious wolf to drink down poison? Yeah, he put it in his blood.
Those who have no secrets are no more than prey. Cut open and waiting for death. Enjoy the taste of my fresh blood, Hule. Unfortunately, I am not a man without secrets. I still have one little secret hidden up my sleeve. Tumble dust. I drank it a while ago, and the poison is already flowing through my veins.
And I have a feeling tumble dust is a very painful poison to him as well.
Feel the effects. If the most lethal poison known to this world is able to save innocent lives, then it can also be called a great medicine.
He said that at the beginning!
I will do my best to cure you. Fish out. I kept my promise. At the cost of this insignificant life. Bring victory to the Yaoqing.
So, you want to play dirty? Here, it's colder.
My sword is even colder!
Hule's movements are slowing down? This is our chance.
Time for us to put this dog down. Yes, you! Descend to earth! Someone else take this one? Here you go, Master! Yes, you!
Watch your head. I venture forth to hunt
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Fearless knows not fear!
Yes, you! Yes, you! Melt!
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
Shivering Mountain!
Poison like this. You need this enough to turn the tide of battle.
Nice job! Melt! Leap through clouds! Descend to earth!
Ja!
Awesome! Within the cell time, not the sword. Treasure dragon, white tiger, less cards. What's this? Yes, you.
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Kill. That does not mean you cannot be overpowered. Hule, take a good look. The power of the Cloud Knights is in my blade.
Yes, you.
The dice bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
Watch your head.
Fangs and claws got dull.
Fearless knows not fear!
Impossible! How could a mere whelp defeat me?
He used her move. And that's gonna send him over the top a bit. Anything to break? Nothing to break? Sadness.
The hunt is finally over. Thank you for holding out so long.
Alright.
The Cloud
Is this
Knights
gonna
are
be another
gone
fight?
as we speak. Lieutenant Yanqing.
I'll stop right here and I'm gonna make my food real quick. I'll be right back. Guys, Mom and Dad beat you for gifts today. Unless someone like drops a 50 right now. Then they technically won. Guess what Mom and Dad found at the yard sale? Alright.
General, is everything okay on the ground?
Everything's fine. We were able to suppress the Borson attacks.
Afro!
When I
get back
sensed
in the
that
server
Hule
right
was not
now.
on the ground, I raced to get here as quickly as
Welcome back, Boka. When you end
Who
Star
would've
Rail,
imagined
can you
that
react to
I
that
would
Warframe
arrive
gotcha
late to the
game?
battlefield
I keep
for the
forgetting
first
about
time
it
in
and
my
think
life?
it's coming out soonish. DM'd you the link.
Yeah, we can do
Perhaps
that real
you
quick.
young ones' blades were just too fast for me. I originally thought, in the best case scenario, you would team up and hold this beast back while protecting yourselves. However, you joined forces and defeated Hule. Ah, the youth are truly to be feared and respected. Come.
No!
We need to lock
Not
up
like I want
Hule
you to
once
be there or
again
anything,
before
Alphanos.
anything
Exactly.
unexpected happens.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my water. I was a dummy. I forgot to get my water.
Bright edge.
But no, they didn't give me cable. They got me something really cool.
Stars shift within it. A fine sword indeed.
I really like chopsticks, as you could probably tell from my like of sushi and all that other stuff. And I like incense burners. They got me one that's basically both of them, but it's handmade. And apparently, it cost at minimum $50. And they got it for $5 at the yard sales.
I was so scared. I thought you were a goner there. We're so lucky the general made it in time.
Yanqing, that was amazing. That final blow you dealt to Hule. How have I never seen that before?
Was it really us who defeated Hule? Why do I feel like he suddenly started to flag during our battle?
It must have been our awe-inspiring righteousness that struck fear into his heart.
You really are an overthinker. What's the point of worrying about these things? Who cares why he started to weaken? All that matters.
Oh yeah, Boka, I got bad news. I found out the reason for your internet troubles and there is nothing we can do to fix it. It's all because you gigabit your Ethernet cable.
Huh?
Such an unforgettable blade. So similar to the one wielded by that woman who defeated me all those years ago. 700 years have passed, and I thought I would have a way to overcome it by now. But in the end, my fangs and claws were too slow. You won.
Wait, was that a pun?
Stop struggling, Hule. There's plenty of time for you to be tortured by your regrets when you go back.
Afternoons, once you get approved again,
Yes, I was defeated.
you can see previous chats.
This was not unexpected. And regardless, you still showed your face, Fei Xiao.
Yeah, right.
This for so long.
Hi, Raiders! Thank you for the raid. Thank you, Goobins. Thank you, Goobins. I like that name. Goobins.
Climax.
Thank you for the raid.
I told you before, I had a path prepared for you. You've doomed yourselves. As I meet my demise, so shall the entire Xianzhou Longbow. The crimson wound in my chest will make this place shine with blood. I will drive all Foxians to madness in their fear, craving slaughter without end. What now?
This is the heart of the Borisin Warhead, a product of the Plague Mark. I'll leave the next part to you.
I don't understand.
We cannot allow this thing to spread. I will do all within my power to consume this Crimson Moon. Once the situation changes, Lieutenant Yanqing, you are to enforce the Cloud Knight's military rules. Understood.
You better not kill my girl! I'll scream!
General.
I'll scream! Don't kill her!
Die, Borisin.
What? We clearly don't have wolf ears.
I will not allow any of you to leave the Sky Splitter.
Does she think we're her enemies?
Hule just wanted to take down the general, even at the cost of his own life. Snap out of it, General!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Melt! Can't descend to earth! Just when I thought we'd get a minute to catch our breath. What do? Do we fight
running is an option.
Right on time.
Right on time.
I will devour you.
Spring Mountains!
That's half the work. I venture forth to hunt.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Destiny. Oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Never hesitate!
The dice bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Within the self, not the soul. Strike!
Free will, or was it?
Rip this body asunder!
Right on time.
Watch your... You are not worthy. I venture forth to...
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Lead through clouds!
Weave through clouds!
Claws got dull.
Fearless knows no fear!
How am I getting bonked? Explain to me when I have full armor still.
Futile resistance!
Yes, you!
I will devour you!
Another journey begins.
Right on time.
Never hesitate!
I venture forth to hunt.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I hit the mark.
Descend to earth!
Free will, or was it fate on still waters of oblivion?
Crush your wall!
Yes, you!
Watch your head.
It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You cannot hide! Pray!
Right on time.
Alka's only there because she puts out a lot of damage.
We can't let her get away!
I don't care that it wasn't like...
Do we stand any chance at all?
That and Fei Zhao puts out a lot of wind shear, so that counts as a debuff.
She said, I'll leave the next part to you. She put her faith in us! Trying.
I promise. I will cure you. Fei Zhao.
No one can live forever, Zhao Zhao. This time, I must make my promise. Is this the Sky Splitter? Or somewhere else?
Lieutenant Yanqing.
I have Kaisar, by the way.
Cloud Knight's military rules.
In Starrel.
Understood.
We can't let her get away! Snap out of it, General!
You always leave the hardest battles for yourself. Even now, you would never run away. Isn't it strange that as your enemy, I am
with my own eyes.
Just consider me a figment of your imagination. Before every hunt, I make preparations for defeat and retreat. But not this time. This time, defeat was exactly the ending I was racing towards. When I learned your story from Jiao Zhou, I realized that he had always been hiding a secret, and that not even the healer himself understood the meaning of this secret. What an ironic fate, don't you think? All this time, waiting for this day to come. I never imagined that this was how it would turn out. But I accept it. Now, let us break through the ironclad defenses of the Onda General's heart and see what secret she has hidden in those deepest, darkest corners.
No. Please.
I'm sure that the people of the Xianzhou have shown you these familiar scenes countless times. But they only showed you what they wanted you to see. They have you fight to save the weak. But what they never told you is that when all the pretenses of kindness and compassion are stripped away, this is how the universe is meant to be. When the Xianzhou is weak, they play the victim so they can win your sympathy. When they are strong, they make you their avenger and have you fight in the name of justice. I found it. This is your shadow of doubt.
Your so-called survival of the fittest.
Hey,
You
going
cannot
for this-
weaken my resolve, Hule!
Blinded by the fury of your moon rage, you slaughtered your allies. Baron's Claw, you have betrayed the Alliance. Your actions are no different from those of the abominations we stand against.
At the end of the day, it is the blood of the abominations that runs through your veins. One day, you will inevitably become an enemy of the Alliance. Cloud Knights, formation!
You ran into the arms of your new master's army without hesitation. You thought that you had found freedom, respect, and recognition. But you were wrong. They know too well that a wolf will always be a wolf. Now your greatest fear is about to come true. You have become an enemy of the Xianzhou.
Thank you, you can have a good work.
You aim to instill terror within me. Yet all of this is nothing but a phantom!
It's time to return to the pack, Fei Shao. No matter how deep the hatred you bear for poison. No matter how much we may consider each other enemies.
did you say?
The descendants of Duran who came to rescue me hoped with all their hearts that once I regained my freedom, I would be able to turn the tides of battle and change the fate of our people, allowing the Borson to return to their former glory. They would rather place their hopes in my imaginary savior than gain the courage and strength to fight to the death. Borson like that deserve no more than to be sent to their deaths. And I, a prisoner who was held captive for over 700 years, a criminal of war who was deprived even an honorable death in battle, would become a puppet upon my return, at the mercy of others. This is a fate that I will never accept. For those who are truly strong, Foxian and Borson are no more than labels. Someone who is truly strong chooses their own path. I will create that path for myself. I will pass the right to decide the destiny of the Borson on to you, former Borson war slave and future Foxian ruler. Your healer, Jojo, served you with such loyalty. He was even willing to die in order to cure your rage. I told him before that the only way to save you lay in my hands. If you just nod your head, you will awaken from this nightmare that the Crimson Moon has inflicted on you, and your body will be born anew. From that moment, you will no longer be trapped by your rage. Your doubt will be swept from your mind like dust, and your fear will naturally disappear.
So this was the path that you prepared for me. To become a new you.
That's right. We are so similar after all. We are both monsters and were born for war. And we will die for war.
I'm sure my answer doesn't need much explanation. I refuse.
I told you before, Foxian and Borson are no more than labels. You can be whoever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. Accept these truths, and the Borson will bow to you. Destroy them, reduce them to dust, or teach them to become servants of the Xianzhou. You are free to do as you please. Carve your name into the Xianzhou's history books, or into the list of arch enemies. You have the final say.
You do not understand, Hule. You have no idea what it is that I truly desire. When I was just a child, I stained my hands with blood for the first time, in order to escape the whips and shackles of the Wolf Masters.
Nurgle, don't stop! Keep running! I can't run anymore. Saran, are they catching up? They're still behind us. Don't stop! Nurgle, look up! Look at that light in the sky! That's a shooting star. It's shining down on us. If we just tell it our wish, we can have our freedom. We will all be able to escape. We'll win our freedom and then share it with our cooler brothers and sisters. So you have to run. Quickly! We can do it! We can escape!
Ooh, someone's laughing there. Someone's excited.
We ran and ran with all the strength we had. But we ended up losing each other. I escaped the hunting pack and encountered a woman that could fly. A Cloud Knight.
I imagine you kept your promise.
Unfortunately, when I led her back in order to free my Kulor companions, there was nothing left there but a bottomless pit.
Light of the devilish archer. A star of calamity that strikes the ground and leaves only devastation in its wake.
In the years that followed, I followed the trail of that light alongside my Cloud Knight allies, and saw it fall countless more times. Gradually, I came to understand. That light was not some shooting star that carried wishes and aspirations. Each Lux arrow meant that countless lives in a helpless world were about to be obliterated. I prayed to the god of the Skybow that I would never have to witness one of these shooting stars fall again. But they ignored my prayers.
That's right. They never answer us. They just let us loose in this world to massacre each other. That is why the fierce battle between us has raged to this day. If the gods who never bleed nor cry, who watch silently from above, refuse to listen to the prayers of mortals, then we have no choice but to fight for our own desires. Do you understand now, Saran? You and I are similar in more ways than you think. You are a beast that was born for war and will die for war.
Perhaps. So, what is it that you yearn for, Hule? Why is it that you fight?
I fight so that I can turn the stars above into a great wilderness for the Borisin to roam. What about you, Saran?
I fight so that one day I will never have to witness another shooting star falling to the ground. So that just one more person can live and return to the Yaoqing alongside me.
You would resist becoming the person you were supposed to be. Lower yourself from a free wolf to a domesticated fox just for the sake of one person. Have it your way. I will use your fear and doubt as my nourishment. I will seize you and devour you. I will replace you and become a Shao.
We are so similar. Both monsters that were born for war and will die for war. You were right when you said that, Hule. So, I shall pray to the heavens. Even if they do not respond to me, I pray that the arrows of the hunt will pierce the heart of every monster. Do you see me, shooting star? The knights are sworn to protect the Xianzhou. I will uphold this vow until my very last day. I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Fei Xiao! Tear back your disguises and show. Old clerks in the heart of every boar said and foxy. The moment you grow weak, it will devour you. Fear is not fear.
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Bring mountains!
Watch your head.
That won't do.
I swear to be the worthy.
Forever triumphant! Cha-cha! Victory is inevitable!
This was a cool fight.
Yes, you!
And your left! Fight, Jack! You shall live forever!
See through clouds!
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Melt!
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
What are you made of? Mountains fall! Yes, you! Yes, you!
Let the hunt begin!
Yes, you!
Watch your head.
Down to earth!
If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy! Cha-cha-cha! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Hedge your bets.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Cha-cha-cha! Victory is inevitable!
Yes, you! Yes, you!
Watch your head.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
See through clouds! Yes, you! Right on time.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
That won't do.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Watch your head.
Small.
You're small.
Melt!
Pierces your skin! This I have experienced for 700 years. Pain! Cha-cha-cha!
No, you. Small.
Small, you're small.
Spend freely.
Right on time.
Watch your head.
That won't do.
Strike! Melt!
Let the hunt begin!
See through clouds!
free will.
Fight me.
The dice have
Can't
been
fight me.
cast.
I'm too strong.
Bust.
I'm too strong.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
I weep for the departed.
I weep for the departed. Cha, 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 cha! That was fall.
Claws have grown dull!
Yes, you!
That won't do.
Maybe I'll take it all!
Right on time. Yes, you! Right on time.
Watch your head.
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate!
Melt!
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Lead through clouds!
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Another journey begins.
Yes, you!
Your own blood!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
Maybe I'll take it all!
What are you made of? Strike!
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Free will, or was it fate?
that won't do.
I weep for the departed.
Take them all out!
It too shall fall.
Watch your head.
That won't do.
Right on time. Melt!
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it all!
Watch your head.
Let's go!
It's on me.
I have immortal stance now.
Never hesitate!
Yes, you!
That won't do. I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Spend freely. No dirty tricks in life.
Fearless will not fear!
Right on time.
Watch your head.
That won't do.
Melt! Mountains fall!
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
Maybe I'll take it all! Stretch! And thank you for the paddlies. Posture check. I'm already posturing. You want me to posture more? Let's go!
Never hesitate!
That won't
watch your head.
Still water
Now we need an actual full build.
What kind of scheme?
Let's win. Nah, I'm upset. I knew that was probably a lost cause near at the end. And I almost beat her with without the extra damage, so pretty sure with the extra damage we're just gonna kill her. This rage phase out.
I will use your inner beast as my weapon, and your name as my prey. Face out! A wolf lurks in the heart of every born set and foxy. The moment you grow, it will devour you.
Watch your head.
I'm the Hulk Claw.
Leap through clouds.
Who's the little backstabber?
Make your move, Lay.
What are you made of?
That won't you. I'm not worthy.
Spend freely.
Melt.
Did you not have an option to get proper team the first time?
No, I didn't. It forced me into the fight with the team I had from the last fight.
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Grow and your life will be so fight to the death, and you shall live forever!
Melt. Leap through clouds.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off!
Within the self, not the sword.
If it wants to devour me, it will first have to beg for my mercy!
Right on time.
Bending the rules.
That won't do.
Watch your head.
Strength. Iron is hot. Right on time.
I swear to be the arrow.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Make your move,
I swear.
forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Mountains fall.
Time for a lesson.
All in. Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Right on time.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
Maybe I'll take it off!
Watch your head.
I have experienced for 700 years. Pain!
Live some, win some. Don't let me down.
Leap through clouds. You are the self, not the
Fangs and claws have grown dull. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Give an inch and I'll take.
That won't do.
You cannot die! Pray!
Watch your head.
Inner peace! Heed my commands! Devour the habit! And envelop the earth!
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off!
melt.
Not fear!
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Strike! Time for a lesson. Yes. Right on time. Where there's a will, there's a way. Bending the rules. Descend to earth. Right on time.
Watch your head.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Misery. Right on time. Who's the little backstabber? Juicy.
Sure, I'll play along.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
It's on me.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant!
Check, check.
Victory is inevitable!
Right on time.
The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off!
Watch your head.
Lose some, win some. I always deliver.
Emotional damage!
Emotional damage! More like punch face. Let's go!
Right on time. Time for a lesson.
That won't do.
Strike! Right on time.
Spend freely.
Leap through clouds. Bending the rules.
With a pure own store!
Right on time. Right on time.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
Maybe I'll take it off!
Within the self, not the soul.
Right on time.
Watch your head.
Right on time.
It's on me.
Right on time.
Descend to earth.
There's no backing out now. For me or you. Who's the little backstabber? Bending the rules. Right on time.
Watch your head.
Time for a lesson.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Fearless will not fear!
that won't do.
Hedge your bets. Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust.
Or maybe I'll take it off!
Give an inch and they'll take one up.
Through clouds.
Right on time. Right on time.
Watch your head.
Your move, Lay. Never hesitate!
That won't do. I swear to be
Who's the little fat?
Melt!
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
It's on me.
See through clouds!
Live some, win some.
Your move, Hula.
What are you made of?
Time for a lesson. That won't do.
Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Right on time.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take
Bam!
Watch your head.
What did I say? I always win.
Your move, Hula.
I swear to be the
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Yes, you!
Bending the rules.
Melt! Mountains fall! Yes, you!
Time for a lesson.
Yes, you!
Hedge your bets. It's on me.
Give an inch and I'll take a mile. Don't let me down.
Your move, Hula. Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Strike!
Watch your head.
Melt!
There's no backing out now. For me
Bam!
or you. Who's the little fat stuff?
No dirty tricks.
See through clouds!
I hit the mark.
Lose some, win some.
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
What are you made of?
I swear to be
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Yes, you!
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or
Well, maybe I'll take it off.
Watch your head.
Your move, Hula. Fearless fear!
That won't do.
Yes, you! Melt!
Sure, I'll play along. Spend freely.
Descend to earth!
Time for a lesson. Give an inch and I'll take a
Self, not the splat!
Vocath one hap. I like how when I first saw Fake Xiao's beast friend I instantly thought about Yamiko, or better yet the giant fox boss in Honkai Impact 3rd.
That's actually what she can turn into. Remember, she's got Boris and blood. She can turn into a wolf.
bending the rules.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Yes, you!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Don't let me down.
Melt! See through clouds!
Watch your head.
Time for a lesson. That won't do.
Self, not the sword!
I swear to be the arrowhead.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
There's no backing out now. For me
Smack!
or you.
You're falling apart on your own.
Live some, win some.
Yes, you! you!
The dice have been cast. Or
Maybe I'll take it off!
Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Yes, you!
Bending the rules.
Watch your head.
Melt! Bring mountains!
You're the one who played dead. Given your chance, I swear to be there.
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Don't let me down.
What are you made of?
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
Never hesitate!
That won't do.
Time for a lesson. We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For
Smack.
me or
I swear to be the
Really sucks for her only in this fight, but it feels like she's shouting it and that she's not gonna lose.
Spend freely. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it
Get
off.
off!
That won't do.
Right on time.
Watch your head.
Melt! Through clouds!
Our little hunting game ends here. Your move, Lay.
I swear.
Mighty light of the heavens, wolf in my heart, come to me. We shall conquer as one. Victory is inevitable.
I like that one more though. Maybe it's that one.
My only enemy has always been myself.
Bleh.
General. General, you're awake.
Hey, this ain't realistic. One of those guys needs to be in a wall. Knowing him, he has an antidote. So I think he'll be fine. There's like 2 amazing healers on the ship. 3 technically, because you count
I
her.
want to hear their explanations.
Welcome, Miss Lingshaw. I am Preceptor Tauron.
Greetings, my honored preceptor. It's been a while since we last touched base. I've brought a friend with me today. I believe you're already familiar with each other.
Tauron? Elder Tauron? I remember when I was exiled, you were on the verge of passing on. What's with this new look?
All of this is thanks to your past life. Had you not been so rash, I wouldn't have had to walk such a dangerous road to free our clan, becoming this specter of my former self. Don Hung, you've returned twice.
But it seems that meeting us fossils wasn't on your agenda. Regrettable indeed. Now here you are to meet me anyway. Life does love its ironies, doesn't it?
I didn't come here with Miss Lingsha today to reminisce.
Indeed. When the college
Punch him in the face!
Sends an invitation, it's only proper for the preceptors to attend.
As the newly appointed Cauldron Master, there's been much to take care of within the Alchemy Commission. It's only now that I've had the chance to speak with you. Please forgive the delay, Elder. I sent over some evidence regarding the prison break in the Shackling prison. I trust you've already looked it over.
Yes. You sent us the remains of Mara-struck soldiers, a map of the Shackling prison, and a semblance reversion essence pill.
These are the remains of assassins who used Cloud Hymn magic to conceal their tracks. They aided in the Borisons' escape, allowing them unimpeded passage through the Shackling prison. That marked up map is a map of prisoners' escape routes. Vidyadhara craftsmen once made blueprints for the prison's construction, so I imagine, Mr. Tauran, you have a similar map in your possession. This pill
is semblance reversion essence. Indeed. I helped plot the prison break in the Shackling prison.
Oh, he just went out and said it. Okay.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus joining forces with the Lord Ravager to stir up trouble in the Alchemy Commission, the introduction of the Stellaron, and the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection all have something to do with the Vidyadhara.
That's right. You were sent here by the General to hear my confession, weren't you? If there's even a shred of empathy in you, you should understand the reasons behind everything I've done. Ever since the sedition of Imbibitor Lunae, the population of the Vidyadhara has dwindled. With the High Elder exiled, a few of us preceptors had to do what we could to turn the tide. My methods might have been drastic, perhaps even incomprehensible. But it was all for one cause. The survival of the Vidyadhara. Yet, the Xianzhou natives zealously forbid any plague marks and did nothing while the Vidyadhara suffered. Danheng, Lingsha, as Vidyadhara, you should understand the desperation behind my actions. All I've tried to do is to ensure our survival.
I'm well aware of the challenges the Vidyadhara face. Fighting for survival isn't a sin. But Elder, your actions have gone beyond mere survival. You've become a beast driven solely by the propagation, devoid of even a hint of empathy.
Oh. Despite calling ourselves a noble draconic bloodline, at our core, we're merely bipedal beasts. The survival of our kind is paramount. If I hadn't resorted to beastly actions, the Vidyadhara might not even exist. The sages show no mercy, as the old wisdom goes. When the High Elder abandoned our people's survival, I had to shoulder the world's sins alone. Lingsha, Danheng, the past is behind us, but the future of the Vidyadhara still lies within your grasp. The situation on the Xianzhou Luofu has changed rapidly. As Vidyadhara, we must unite in purpose and avoid the mistakes of the previous Imbibitor Lunae.
I was initially skeptical about the Vidyadhara's betrayal of the Alliance. But after hearing your confession, I realized that there is no point in talking about trust. Breaking the covenant of our alliance will bring war upon the Vidyadhara. Even if we are able to have offspring again, what difference will it make?
Once my plan succeeds, the Alliance will see the Vidyadhara as their saviors, because both parties ultimately share the same interests.
So now that survival won't convince us, you want to talk about interests?
For 1,000 years, the Alliance has been engaged in brutal warfare against the denizens of abundance. Yet victory has remained beyond reach. Have you ever wondered why? Should the Alliance emerge victorious, they will inevitably become the next denizens of abundance. However, if they suffer defeat, the Alliance will face extinction. Thus, the Alliance has deceitfully upheld this precarious balance. However, I have a way to escape from this dilemma. The Alliance's path to salvation lies within the secret of dragon transmutation. Imagine if there were a way to transform other life forms into Vidyadhara. The Alliance would then possess an endless stream of soldiers and would not need to worry about casualties. Once the war ended, these soldiers would cease reproduction, eliminating concerns of overpopulation. This is the way to salvation for the Xianzhou Alliance. The ultimate path to end the universe's suffering under the immortality plague. Only we, the Vidyadhara, can achieve this.
I don't know if this works, buddy. I don't know, man.
So, you relied on this rhetoric to manipulate the ignorant members of the
Kinda
Vidyadhara
sounds like
into
abundance.
serving you.
Now that I think about it. Because if there's no need to worry about...
You, Elder. Your thoughts and intentions are completely devoid of empathy. Cloud Knights.
Hold it.
Miss Bailu.
Mr. Danheng and Sister Lingsha. Everyone's here?
You think I don't know why you're really here? Jing Yuan sent you here to test me, didn't he? According to the oath between the Alliance and the Vidyadhara, it's forbidden to spill Vidyadhara blood on their own territory. Are you all ready to violate this oath in the presence of the Luofu's High Elder?
Dragon Lady, there's no need to panic. Elder, the Vidyadhara's sacred grounds and the High Elder are not to be used as pawns in exchange for your life.
You talk a big game. As if you have the nation and the people's best interests at heart. But when it really matters, you use a small girl as your shield. It's ridiculously pitiful.
I've said it before. Survival is never a sin. We're all Vidyadhara, so you should understand my intentions. And as a Vidyadhara, I will leave for you a dignified solution. Leave the Scale Gorge waterscape immediately, and appeal to the top echelons of the Alliance. Let the 6 charioteers hold a trial, and sentence me to exuviation and rebirth.
I see right through your plans, Mr. Taoran. Vidyadhara Rebirth erases past crimes, but I'm well aware of the Preceptor's dirty tricks during Rebirth. You might not be you, but you will still be you. I won't forgive myself for past sins under the pretext of knowing nothing, nor will I allow you to evade accountability.
Dan Heng, I've always disliked your inability to see the bigger picture. Rebirth hasn't changed you one bit.
Miss Bailu, as High Elder of the Luofu Vidyadhara, please share your thoughts at this moment.
I don't want to stay here. I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm not some puppet to be controlled. Please, take me away with you.
I understand. As the oath dictates, members of the Alliance are forbidden from harming Vidyadhara here. But I've long since severed ties with the Alliance. Right now, I'm simply a nameless, free to come and go as I please. The oath of the Xianzhou means nothing to the spear in my hand.
I kind of forgot Bailu is a little dragon.
Get them! Do whatever it takes! Make sure they don't leave you alive.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to cleanse the filth.
Spend freely.
Stand still.
She's too strong for this area.
Get it together. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Not dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Bust. Or
maybe I'll take it off.
Time for a bug. This is double speed. Be of your body and mind.
Oh.
A miracle.
Relax.
Yeah.
Stand still.
It's on me. Watch your head.
Mortality means forever.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Yeah. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Spend freely.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Watch your head.
I'm just too good at this.
Time for a bug.
I look us off the charts sometimes, you know? At least when it comes to battles.
This is double speed.
Mortality!
Dragon Lady, are you alright? I'm fine. Thank you for rescuing me.
You actually came here in person?
Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to hear your lofty opinions. The public trial you seek with the 6 charioteers is inevitable. In addition, I'll write to the Sage Queller of the Feng Hu. With her hatred for evil, I'm sure she will make a just decision.
If it's her, she will earn the respect and assent of all the Vidyadhara on the Lafu.
In terms of martial prowess, you indeed have the upper hand. But if you're under the impression that this advantage can be used to settle the score with us preceptors...
Is he really clicking his teeth here?
Given the Vidyadhara's foundation within the Alliance, do you really think you can do anything to us? As I mentioned, I'll take all the blame and become the scapegoat. With the secrets I possess, the interrogation alone will take an eternity. And in the end, through various exchanges of interest, I am
Probably.
certain to survive. You understand this better than anyone, as it's the very art of trade-offs you love to wield. Lastly, a word of caution to you. I heard that Hule has escaped from prison and is headed directly for the Sky Splitter. The bloodshed at the war dance is bound to be gruesome. Perhaps, even before my trial, your impeachment will have you in dire straits first.
Regrettably, Mr. Taoran, the Sky Splitter only hosted Cloud Knights today. No audience. And just moments ago, Hule was executed by the Cloud Knights.
His mouth stopped moving when he's laughed. Oh no. Guys, don't worry. Huyo is just a small indie company. Of course they missed that. They're a small indie company.
little bit, and you've already arranged my death? Hey, can't you play some normal games with Dragon Lady?
That would totally be what I would do! Stop calling me out!
There's lots of things and come on, no need to be picky.
Alright, enough playing. It's time to visit my masters. The
Zombie!
infirmary is right over there. You can go by yourselves. Oh, come back and visit me when you have time. Next time, let's not play overly realistic make-believe with this doofus, okay?
Well, there's not much I could do. General Fei Xiao didn't really give me any chance to shine during this wolf hunt operation. If I had been in the ring, I could have knocked down 10 Hulays with just one strike.
You sound exactly like Master Yenqing. But for now, both he and Yun Li have been forced to go to the Alchemy Commission for some well-needed rest. I'm the least accomplished in swordplay, but I came out unscathed. I really ought to thank my masters for taking all the blows on my behalf.
That's what I was saying. I'm like, how is Mort still there? I almost have all of those. That's pretty good. I went for a cheeky one of.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th. You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Hey, watch your words! Don't you jinx my master!
His injuries weren't that severe. But, well, he'll still need some more time to rest. Considering the intense battle with Hulei, and then with General Fei Xiao. The rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
Master Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
Most of her hits get parried.
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from
She says that, but she's parried most of the attacks.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza.
That's literally what she does, is parry with her big sword.
I heard a few versions of the story from the Cloud Knights who were there. The number of wolf troopers went from a few dozen to thousands. And the number keeps rising. It's becoming more absurd by the minute.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood?
Thank goodness you and the others found Yao Cho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission. All three from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But fortunately, The Xianzhou Laofu has a miraculous healer lady.
That's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure no one's gonna die just because she's here. Okastara, hi, Ham. How you doing, Ham? We're about to move on to
See General Fei Xiao and bring her some fruit.
I would normally say no.
I don't want to play Path.
To rest. But alas, what can you do when the two of them have a leader who's just as restless? General Fei Xiao just slipped out of the recovery room. She thinks she's so sneaky, but I know everything that happens in the Alchemy Commission. If you're looking to meet her, the Lunarescent Depths might be your best bet. I spotted her heading that way earlier.
The sound of those footsteps. They must belong to General Fei Xiao. Out and about, despite the doctor's orders.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
The healer does not heal himself. Don't try to act tough in front of me. I'm sorry, Zhao Chou. I didn't expect you to use poison that way. What a miscalculation. If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the shackling prison.
The way you're speaking, is this really the Fei Xiao I know? Or could it be a Borisin assassin, imitating your voice to take my life?
Zhao Chou, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves. That's enough for me.
Wow, they really did make
Don't
him
blame
blind.
yourself.
I always thought it was weird his eyes were always closed.
You know what I'm
but I was like, I guess
concerned
that's like the aesthetic they're going for.
Has your body had any changes since you swallowed the Crimson Moon?
I'm not sure. There don't appear to be any changes. However, the many doubts that once plagued me have dissipated.
I never thought I'd live to hear you discuss your health again. But thanks to Moza and that child, the price I've paid seems trivial compared to what we've achieved.
Baka Baka.
Baka Baka. I'm not Baka. You're Baka.
I hold no grievances, Fei Xiao. I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort, nor do I know much about curing others' ailments. I am just a warrior, so my pledge to you...
Salad Shut up! Just because I like salads.
An eye for an eye.
So you were here too.
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes. I'll find them. But until then...
The threat behind all this chaos needs to be dealt with. You must already have some ideas. Let them out.
The resurgence of the Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borisin are merely distractions orchestrated by an unseen force, meant to divide the Alliance's attention. Unfortunately, they
I'm gonna
picked
fight
the
you,
wrong
Queen.
fight this time.
I'm gonna fight you, Ham.
Once we return
You
to the
ham.
Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle. I vow to take down a Lord Ravager and teach the Ruined Legion the true meaning of the hunt.
I knew it. You've always been so impatient.
I apologize for my tardiness once again. The Alchemy Commission detained me for some time for a health examination. They released me only after ensuring I was in good condition.
General. Seeing you safe and sound puts our minds at ease. Hulei's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the disaster and providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre, I consulted with her about the war dance. She left a note stating, "The hexagram oscillates between thunder and heaven, a sign of great power, assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges." She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead. Her predictions, it appears, have come true. It's just... the Xianzhou Luofu's long-standing duty of keeping Hulei imprisoned ended with his death on the Sky Splitter. This event is likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's upper ranks.
However, Hulei's demise might actually be a blessing in disguise. Broadcasting this news could derail the Borison's resurgence and quash the ambitions of those who wish to take advantage of his return. Hand over Hulei's remains to the Xianzhou Yaoqing, and I'll handle the explanations to the Alliance. But what about the war dance? While the Wolf Hunt mission was a success, the events on the Sky Splitter remain a secret. However, the news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread like wildfire.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening day, Rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights. A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
As Elder Huayan suggests, the Luofu will do its best to heal the wounded and compensate those who were affected. We aim to reopen the war dance in the coming weeks.
This settles the immediate concerns on the Luofu, but my thoughts linger on the orchestrator behind these events. From the onset of the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, the Xianzhou Luofu has experienced numerous disturbances, directly linked to the Lord Ravager Fantelia.
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianzhou with the Borison and sway the Luofu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's insurrection was unsuccessful. But I have a feeling that she is indifferent to the success of her plans.
Rather than outright victory, Fantelia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies. Should the Alliance fail to mend these rifts, it risks disintegrating into a pile of sand.
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point the weapon in our hand toward this new adversary. I plan to bring this matter before the Marshal following the war dance.
With Elder Huayan's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber Eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle. Where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky. Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yao Guang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively. We gathered today not just to tackle the Luofu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence. Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui, informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the Matrix. Xing Yuin, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard for this purpose.
Hello, everyone. It's been a long
generals during this time.
Was the seer strategist thinking of us or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, you were lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly. I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention that the Decalite reflection barrier could eavesdrop on even the quietest whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Luofu, but an uninvited 3rd guest as well.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines as brightly as the seer strategist's. With the Luofu caught in such strife, the Yuchwei couldn't just stand by and watch.
Seer strategist, our time with the Yellow Bell is limited. Let's get straight to the point.
Alright. Thanks to Mr. Jing Yuan, the interrogation of the 2 prisoners on the Yuchwei has concluded. Mr. Jing Yuan's speculations were correct. Of the crimes they confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the Luofu was a complete fabrication meant to mislead. Their real aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol, a strategy they firmly believe in.
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words. It all revolves around the coffin.
Is he carried around like a death god or something?
To be precise, it's the remnants of the propagation.
The remains of the swarm author?
More accurately, it's a fragment of the divine body. In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou. I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number 81, Ron Mei, haven't you? The Eye of the Yuchwei has just seen this uninvited guest arrive on the Xianzhou Luofu. 3, 2, 1. Right on time. Now, as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest, I'll leave that in your capable hands.
Do you remember your name?
My name is Ting Yun. I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant.
Wait. Is she alive?
Xianzhou.
We were wondering where she was. She's alive. She's alive. She's alive. Alright, well, I caught up with this story. I still need to do that one eventually. I need to do these eventually. I might do that off stream. Yay! I caught up. Just gotta do all these side quests now. Alright. Yeah, it was good.
I saw a golden orb. That is a must-do event.
It is. Alright. I guess we play It's between Path or Keeper. Maybe we can play that space. I didn't yawn! Shut up, chat. You don't know. I'm gonna go eat my snack real quick. I'll be back.